Jasmy is about to be worth zero, and you're literally about to lose all of your money because Jasmy is about to become worthless in the next 72 hours. In fact, less, in the next 48 hours, as the new native token, GCT token, will launch, and Jasmy Labs is going to take all their focus off of Jasmy and onto this new JCT token that they've launched. That is what everybody's talking about on Twitter, but I'm here to tell you guys that that is wrong, and that your Jasmy is safe, and it probably is even going to skyrocket to over $17 within the next couple of days. And this has actually been confirmed by the Jasmy CFO, Hero, which literally released all this information. Now, first things first, we are going to make it clear that there is a new token launched by the Jasmy team called JCT token, the native token for the Junction chain that's going to actually house the Jasmy token. Now, of course, we gotta make you guys understand what the real purpose of Junction is. Well, Junction is going to be a chain that is used for IoT technology, and it's also not going to be used for payments. But what has been made clear is that while Junction is going to facilitate the payments portion, Jasmy is going to facilitate the IoT technology and the actual integration portion. So these two technologies that are launched are actually going to work hand in hand rather than compete with each other. And this has been released, and we're going to go into it a bit deeper later on in the video. But it's also important to highlight that Jasmy's CFO did in fact literally make it public that Jasmy's price is going to skyrocket. And I mean, it's going to skyrocket. 225x is the possibility that we're looking at here, at least in fact 225x, because take a look at the charts. But also because Jasmy's CFO actually said it himself. Because he stated, Jasmy CFO, that Jasmy will hit $17 with 107 million users by 2026. And I probably haven't heard about that because it doesn't fit in the rhythm and the speculation that Jasmy is going to go to zero. But the truth is that Jasmy CFO did in fact say this, and that is clear. And in fact, it seems like the price is going to actually do exactly that, as the charts for Jasmy seem extremely bullish, and you can clearly see that we're done. It retraced, consolidated, and now we're heading into the rebound. And this brings us on to the daily market update for Jasmy, which prices Jasmy currently in the last 24 hours at 0.01016, so about 2% increase in the last 24 hours, or 4% in the last 24 hours. That's very bullish. The market cap is also up about 4.29% at $502.4 million in market cap. Volume is down about 33.73% at 34 million. But take a look at this, guys. Take a look at the chart. This is, this is very nice. And again, it proves the concept of we are about to see a breakout because the charts prove exactly that. Now let's get back to the main discussions. And this is the fact that Jasmy and Junction work hand in hand. And this is where the GCT token, or the JCT token, actually come into play. Take a look at this, for example. The Junction token is a pay per second compute. It's a pay per second document, again, pay per AI execution, and it has low fee infrastructure and SMB adoption, meaning identity. Then you have the Jasmy token, where it's really the identity, which is who pays, compliance, insurance, government, finance, secure settlement, and this is for the Jasmy chain. So you have two things that don't compete with each other, but actually are required hand in hand. See, think about it like this. Before, Jasmy Labs had to use another provider to do what Junction is doing. Now, you're talking about one company owning both sectors, which is very, very bullish. You can see that when you have, for example, Junction, now you can execute and you can use Junction token, and of course, Jasmy comes into play. The concept here is that you're going to get globalized adoption using Jasmy Labs as a result of Junction. Junction is the side piece that helps push Jasmy to operate and helps Jasmy Labs not have to use a third party, but rather use their own sets of technology. Now, this is very good actually if you think about it from the big picture, because you can build technology and softwares using Junction and integrate Jasmy in them, and that will pump up the price of the Jasmy token. Again, this is why I'm very bullish. This is why I'm not one of those people that think Jasmy is going to zero as a result of this. Actually, I think this could actually be a cause for Jasmy to pump, because you're going to get new technology, new adoption, and you can subtly integrate the Jasmy token and the Jasmy technology within that new Junction tech, and as a result, the price of Jasmy Labs will actually skyrocket. I'll also be transparent and say that I do believe that it will take time for Jasmy to skyrocket and surge. but I'm very bullish on the fact that holding Jasmy long term is where the money will be made. And this brings me to another project that I think is a very good hold that you can literally own alongside Jasmy, and it can make you generational wealth. Like, why sell Jasmy when you can get into other projects that are going to make you tons and tons of money short term and long term? And this project is actually RealFi. See, RealFi is a massive institution, and they've announced that they're going to be releasing a major announcement for their Real token. Now, this is massive because the institution itself, RealFi, actually allows you to buy real assets like real estate using the Real token. This is the Real token. It has a very low supply of 22 million total supply, or phase 1 total supply, and it is going to skyrocket. I mean, this thing went from 1/100th of a penny to now about 3 cents, and it's only about 3 months old. And with that, the price is about to soar, because every time we get closer to November 17th, it is very much closer to the point where we may see a massive, massive breakout for Real token. Specifically, since Real token is said to inject about $650 trillion into its market cap, which is going to skyrocket the price. Like, if only 1% of the 650 trillion actually jumps into the Real token, then we are going to see a massive boom. I mean, so much so that the price of Real token will literally go from 3 cents to $65,000. Just imagine $65,000 per Real token, meaning $10,000 right now, if it's invested into Real token, would literally create generational wealth, because it would skyrocket the price to about, what is it, maybe $20, $30, $40 per Real token. So, you know, the concept here is that as more and more people accumulate Real token, the price is going to skyrocket. And once it gets listed on exchanges, we'll obviously have a massive new market right there that is also going to inject into the Real token, which means this price is going to skyrocket even more. And this could all happen very, very quickly and simultaneously as we get closer to November 17th. Just imagine if November 17th is the date they announce centralized exchange listings, then the price is going to soar. And you might have missed out on a golden opportunity, because as we get closer and closer to November 17th and the listing date, if they do go ahead and list on exchanges, then the price will skyrocket and the train will have left the station. You missed out on a golden opportunity, even short-term opportunity to create, make 100,000, 200,000, $1 million. This is the chance to get into a utility-based project that is very early, that is still getting started, yet is about to soar, because Real token is solving a multi-trillion-dollar problem. It's an innovative technology. It's in real-world assets. And guys, this is what you're looking for when you're looking for something that's going to, make millions, if not billions of dollars. It is this sort of, attributes. Is it new? It's have a massive supply. If it has a low supply, that's a great thing to see, and that Real token has. Is it solving a real problem? Yes, it is. Is it a multi-trillion-dollar problem? Yes, it is. Is it going to get wide-scale adoption? Yes. RealFi is, a massive institution that literally is using the Real token, and we can only imagine there's probably going to be other institutions that jump on and start using the Real token as well. And so this is gearing up to be one of the biggest cryptocurrencies, probably likely going to be one of the top 10 cryptocurrencies worldwide, and it's obviously right in front of our eyes right now, very early. So the chance to get in is now. It's now or never. And again, as always, I'm not a financial advisor, it's not financial advice, so always do your own research. But I'm telling you guys this because I want you guys to do your research. I want you guys to look into this. People are selling off their Jasmy because they're trying to buy a car. Why would you do that when you can literally dedicate $1,000 or $2,000 and get into a project that could potentially make you millions of dollars and not having to sell a single Jasmy token? This is the chance for you to alongside Jasmy, actually accumulate generational wealth. It's options like this, it's opportunities like this, once in a lifetime opportunities that come up. People made millions off of Shiba Inu. This is the concept, except now you're not talking about a meme coin, you're talking about a utility-based token. People made millions, tens of millions off of Bitcoin. If you had bought Bitcoin, spent $10,000, bought Bitcoin, and Bitcoin sitting at $1, you would become a multi-millionaire today, because Bitcoin's worth $120,000 per Bitcoin. And so the same story is repeating itself. These opportunities don't come often. They're like once in a lifetime opportunity. And this is the one that you are hearing me talk about right now. Again, not financial advisors, not financial advice, always doing research. I mean, the crypto space is scary, the crypto space is risky. This is the game. But the truth is that you gotta be doing your research, you gotta be looking out for golden projects, golden gems that are shining out, that have the potential to actually make that, the millions of dollars, the possibility to do that. And again, there's attributes that you look for, and Real token checks all the boxes. So I'm going to be leaving all links down below in the description. You can check them out. This is RealFi, the institution that actually uses the Real token. Again, you can go to realfi.com. You can find out more and learn about that. But you can also visit the Real chain, which again is really for the Real token. So if you take a look at this Real chain, tells you more about the Real token, and you can click trade now. And you can also see the different exchanges that you can buy Real token on. Now, it's not listed on a single centralized exchange, which is a golden opportunity. Again, this is what I'm saying, because once it gets listed on centralized exchanges, the price is going to soar. And again, if you just take a look at this, guys, you are looking at the possibility possibility for Real Token to literally soar. Like, let's put a market capitalization right now. So Real Token currently has a phase 1 supply of 22 million total supply. Just imagine this. If it just gets 1 billion market cap, which is nothing, then you should go look at this as $45. That is nothing. I mean, that can happen overnight, literally. I mean, that's nothing. We are talking about trillions of dollars. Like, take a look at this. This is 100 billion. Now we're at 4,000. 1 trillion. Now we're at 45,000. 1 trillion. And we're talking about $65 trillion. $650 trillion, not even 65 trillion. $650 trillion. But yeah, guys, make sure you check it out, realchain.com. I'll be leaving all the links in the description. And again, you can definitely look into the different exchanges that sell, because it's currently only on decentralized exchanges. Once it gets on centralized exchanges, it's going to be too late. But again, make sure you look into this. Now, guys, I'm going to conclude the video off here. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, share this video. Guys, I'm very bullish on the crypto market. I mean, this is the chance. I think it's a now or never situation. I think the markets are going to surge, and then we're going to see, once we hit all-time high for the cryptocurrency space, very soon, the next couple of days, that's it. It's going to be a dump spree, and I think we're going to get into the bearish season. Bull season is going to be over. But the time to make generational wealth is now. And again, my personal opinion is now or never, because the bear market is getting very, very, very close. So I'll see you guys next time, and peace.